Hey guys, got some video requests to take care of. Got one from a buddy of mine that I've mentioned before. He's over on voltech.com on the forums. He's building a half-scale, basically an AMF 8270, and we were discussing maybe going more with a Brunswick Pinfeed system due to orientation problems and such. So he had asked me to get some video of the turn pan and some other things. So I just wanted to kind of show him how it worked and some of the differences between the AMFs and the Brunswicks. First of all, you notice on the pinwheel, these are all older ones obviously, but there's just these little buttons here that are welded on, and you can see there's a little flat spot. They do wear, and it's pretty much identical. Just pockets, and instead of those little left-hand and right-hand wedges like the 70s have, it's just all those little buttons. And as you come up, you'll notice they call this the pin wiper assembly. I call it the pin guide. Some guys call it the pin guide, just from being around the 70s. It's a little different. AMFs, it's more closer to or farther away, and up and down adjustments to get your pins to orient. Well, with these, it's not so much that. You really don't have too much as far as up and down goes. If it's too low, you just kind of shim it up. There's like a piece of carpet there, anything to just keep it up and tight. The up and down's not really, from what I've seen, that important. You just want the pins to be secure when they come up to the top. It also pivots. I don't even know how I'll be able to show you this, but there's actually slots in here that you can't really see, but you can angle it more towards the front or back. And that's what I found is the most important thing. And, you have a little cam here that helps to orient the pins also. Of course, like I said, like an AMF, don't matter. Head first or butt first, coming up the wheel, they're all going to feed into the machine butt first. As for the turn pan, it's spring loaded. It's a spring towards the front of it that keeps pressure on it. And you'll see, I'll go back to lane 9 in a minute, you'll see it'll dip a little bit as the pins hit it. And there's also some light in here. There's also a tongue on the front of it. Sometimes they get a little bent to get the proper height. You can bend them. But that also guides them up into the cross conveyor. Let's see here, what else can I show you? Kind of hard to see. Just wait for them to throw a ball here. But the main thing that I like about the Brunswicks is the pin feed can be stopped at any time. If the machine's not ready for pins, there's I mentioned this, two rollers. They come down here. 2 levers, and they all connect to that micro switch, and if that micro switch is up and open, the pinwheel will stop. Also, you have the pin gate right here, which as the pin goes over, it'll lock it. Now you can see I can't press it down unless I unlock it. And that'll happen automatically, and as the turret indexes, the turret will actually unlock it, so that the turret won't receive pins unless it's ready. It's unlocked again. But the other big thing is the pan being stationary. With an AMF, as the distributor moves around, the pan turns slightly, and your orientation of the pins can change slightly as well, which is a problem on. So I'm just going to lock this real fast. Second pin comes up, you'll notice pinwheel stops moving because it's through the switches and the magnetic clutch right there. You can see, I don't know how well it'll come out, but the back's not turning. So I'll just toss a pin in. Now the whole thing's turning. See, my micro switch is open from both of the rollers. It's saying, hey, the cross conveyor is full, stop. Don't need any more pins. But that's just the basic overview of it. It's not perfect. You still get jams, but overall I think it's a much better system than on the AMFs, because you need to be able to stop the Pinfeed. And when there is a jam, for the most part, it's going to stop the Pinfeed, and it does that both with the stopping the pinwheel and the pin gate. Hopefully that'll help you. Right here. See how the pan dips a little bit as the pin hit it. That's perfectly normal. But hopefully that helps you. If there's anything else I can film for you, just let me know. I'll be glad to do so. And I do have some other requests coming. I kind of got some of it. Somebody wanted to see lanes 9 through 12 running during league time or something like that, but it's kind of difficult to do because I'm usually the only one here during league. So I will get some video of that for you, and also some of my old rake videos. I didn't show all the lanes, so some of the ones that I missed I will go through and record. And I guess that's about it. Thank you guys as always for the likes, comments, subscriptions, etc. Feel free to contact me if you want to have any questions, comments, feedback, requests, etc. You can do that however you like. Video comments, private message, channel comment, whatever's good for you guys. And hopefully, Andy, this answers your questions. Like I said, if you need anything else, just let me know, buddy. I'll be glad to help you in any way that I can. And check him out. He's on bowltech.com. His username is theultimateandy in the small scale bowling forums. So check out his work. He's done some amazing stuff. Yes, that's about it for now, guys. I'll talk to you soon.